Hi, myself Dr. Shivaranjani, Academic Coordinator, Department of Graphics and Creative Design. So now we'll discuss about the case study of implementing AI and ML from ground up case study. So nowadays the artificial intelligence and machine learning plays a vital role in the various domain in order to satisfy the requirement or the need of the real-time environment. So we implement an artificial intelligence and machine learning a case study review on patients application or in healthcare. The healthcare organizations are seeking way to prepare a data-driven future utilizing artificial intelligence and machine learning that improve the health of individual patients and entire community. The lesson can be learned from the work can be at Mayo Clinic health system that save the patient who often requires a complex care. Well, before COVID-19 pandemic hits, the organization was investing in better way to collect, manage and analyze the complex healthcare data. The healthcare system define a simple but defaulting goals, figure out how to use data in more powerful and meaningful way. But as they begin to build their internal infrastructure to the house data in more sophisticated way for both research and clinical applications, they soon discover the serious limitations. This journey was possible to tackle alone. To start from the ground up, they need a partner in order to fulfill AI and ML. That need was delivering force. They launched their partnership with Google Cloud. What followed has been nearly a year of challenging faced, lesson learned from the hopes ignited by the race to integrate the smart technology into research process and clinical work. For Mayo Clinic, choosing the right partner was the first critical decision. They want to establish a cloud partner to the house in secure and private way on that could collaborate on research and innovative ideas. Beginning the journey, Chris Ross, Chief Information Officer at Mayo Clinic, HIMSS board member, say, we manage complex case at Mayo Clinic with patients who have vast medical records. So a lot of people have to say to me over the year, which would be the fantastic if you could use the power of search and other tools in order to get the deeper and more meaningful insight into the patient care. So that was the route that what we are trying to do when we came together with Google. They have invested from the ground up to create a cloud platform, and we are using their environment to support the patient care, research and investigation of new cures. In launching the partnership, Ross and the team worked closely with the Asima Gupta, Director of Global Health Solution for Google Cloud, and HIMSS North America Board member and her team. Together, the two team members gave behind the scenes insight on the key to successful implementing the healthcare organization to utilize AI and ML on the journey to advance healthcare. 3-layer cake recipe for success, solid foundation. The primary goal for this layer is to make the data more meaningful, accessible and open, said Gupta. With healthcare data, we are dealing with high care of complexity. The data sets are often too large, they are too complex and different data are orthogonal or dissimilar that they cannot be combined easily. So another goal is to make easy for machine learning development to take their projects from iterations to develop quickly. And finally, I am passionate about the data operationality to reach, enable a digital experience. Gupta see all this essential to create an efficient in a both operational and clinical workflow. Top layer. The top layer or forecasting on the cake comes when the Mayo Clinic and the Google collaborate to join, develop a solution to transform healthcare, but it's what in the middle matter too, and that's where the detail lies. Magic middle. According to Gupta, the center of the cake is critical to a recipe for success. It consists of foundational work that must be done by the healthcare organization to move forward by utilizing AI and ML. This work consists of core build, create a place where the data is housed for managing patient care and research. In this case, all the data is owned, operant and available to organize only by the Mayo Clinic Cloud. Data foundations, setting up for data ingestion, storage and transformation for clinical data resources. Software delivery pipeline, deriving deployment tools for lifecycle management and improvement of data migrations, moving data from EHR into the cloud, security operations, assuring only authorized users have access, IT operation, controlling and processing for real-time patients care support, AI factory, support AI and ML with an advanced model development environment, high performance computing supporting research and the clinical care with the supercomputings. Start stages in the journey. As all they preparing the organizations needs to break down the journey into 3 major stages: shared, ILA, Fritchie Engineering Director, Google Cloud, Hierarchy and Life Science. Phase 1, integrate your data. The first step to primary organization for AI and ML was to organize their clinical, operational and financial data together from the multiple sources for holistic view of patient journey. It is important to able to connect a deserved system of records that reverse the different protocols, API or data formats and to be able to ingest that into the cloud, say, chuckling, shing. The second one is harmonize your data. Once the data was in the cloud, because it came from many sources and in many formats, the next phase was to quickly check on the data and map into the common industry and standard like FHIR. We also need to remember where the data came from, added. So provenance and the image were very important, because when it comes for the analysis for ML building, it is really matter if the data came from the human or devices. What journey of the data is up to this point. Third phase is analyzing and utilizing your data. With the integrated clean data, the final stage was to analyze and model the data for actual implementation of AI and ML. Mayo Clinic was severely collaborated clinic example. Active today includes a breast cancer risk prediction based on the type push algorithm risk assessment. The algorithm draws a number of elements that already existed in EHR. Another great example is Bunt rocks shared in their radiology department around the polycystic kidney diseases. The one way to understand the disease changes is to look changes in the total kidney volume over time. While human can make this calculation, it is generous. Instead, the radiology group provides a set of notions and setups train models to the better calculating the change in volume. They can also use an overlay annotated on mapping that can be used for specifically for the diseases and can apply to the number of other clinical situations as well. This is an actually work that's in production. It's running today. Shared bun trunk. The number of other things are happening in pipelines that brings a new insight into the disease progressions, new insight into propagandist, as well the insight into perhaps the new types of therapy applications. Keys taken away. In this partnership to better utilization of AI and ML, Mayo Clinic and Google agreed to essential lesson learned from the thus further shared venture. First, the technology is here to stay and has the role in keeping the people health. The second, for the transformation to occur, they must be agility, trust and align with the culture of the particular healthcare organizations. And finally, the implementation is an ongoing journey that requires the investment, even news in urgencies like COVID-19 arrays. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you all.